My name is Erik, and I've been doing this AI thing for over 3 years. And this is one of the most important things in y'all's lives, definitely, because y'all about to hit the next, the world, to work and things like that. And you really have to take this serious because the jobs out there now, they ain't gonna be out there. And in 10 years, I would probably definitely say AGI will be in the picture, and AGI is gonna take y'all's jobs. So the next people that's really gonna make it is entrepreneurs, is the hustlers, is the ones that's really grinding. The ones that wanna cheat, because Mia told me about, people wanna use AI to cheat and stuff like that. You're gonna lose, because you're only gonna cheat yourself. I'm telling you now, this is going to be something different. None of us have ever seen what's coming in our lifetime. The only people that's seen this is people that's like people that meet me in grade days. We watch a lot of movies coming up, space, what is it, space,
Terminator.
Not Terminator, iRobot, but I'm talking about outer space. A long time ago, outer space. There's been movies that we've watched, so as far as I'm concerned, it seems like they prepared us for this time. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they really didn't expect what was coming. Like what's here today, they really never thought this would come. And it's here, and they really don't have control of it. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna walk you through this AI session for business to business marketing on how to use AI. But while I do this, I'm gonna actually give you an education on the AI. And I want you to pay attention to certain words because there's gonna be some words where it's gonna basically show you, you're gonna be ruled out the picture. I know a lot of these AI people be like, yo, AI ain't gonna take your job, it's gonna be somebody that know AI. That's gonna be the first phase. That is gonna be the first phase. So a lot of people in companies that are, say for instance, the human resources, the IT guys, the IT guys are gonna have to end up knowing how cloud systems work with merging with AI. And then their IT titles are gonna eventually be wiped out. It's not gonna be IT. Human resources, anybody who actually doesn't adapt to this is eventually going to lose their job. So some companies might end up saying, do you know how to use AI? If you do, if you don't, we'll train you. Or some companies might say, you gotta go, but we got somebody who do know how to use AI. It's definitely coming, it's inevitable. You can't avoid it. So the whole thing about it is, you have to really understand what it is because, let me ask you a question and raise hands. How many people actually use ChatGPT? Who can tell me what GPT stands for? See what I'm saying? So we're basically using something that we don't know what we're using, and that's what they want. They want you to be using this and not know what you're using so that algorithm can actually get you. If you think about it, when TikTok went away, what happened in America is the mental health state. It went up. Like, is that idiotic? Or is that cool? Like, think about it. While China's over there, mandatory starting September, China, from 6 years old, it's mandatory that you learn AI from the age of 6. But what we over here doing? Fighting to keep TikTok. Why their TikTok ain't like our TikTok. The owner of TikTok over there, when he said, your little 11, 12, 13, do they be on? He said, I don't allow them on TikTok. Nah, not at all. He said, but then America's algorithm is different also. So what I'm trying to say is, you have to really pay attention to what's coming. Don't just be using ChatGPT and you don't know what it is. GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. So, I'm gonna run through this. Gotta catch my breath. I can go. So, what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna run you through something I made a long time ago. It's for business purposes, for me. So I just want you to get an idea because the ones that's gonna win are the entrepreneurs. Don't have a mind focus of going to work for a company because it ain't gonna be a lot of companies to work for. You might could do it in the beginning, but you have to have a mindset of, what can I solve? What problem can I solve? You gotta be a critical thinker today. You gotta know how to make decisions. So everybody who thinks they wanna cheat and just use ChatGPT to cheat and get over, you're just gonna hurt yourself because the dude next to you, he gonna win. Because you're in a race, and you're in a race against other countries. We 39th, 40th in the world. China's top 5. I don't even wanna talk about the median wealth gap. You know what I'm saying? So let's hit this.
AI Erik, your trusted AI consultant. In a world where AI is reshaping industries, businesses often find themselves at a crossroads. They want to harness the power of AI, but they're unsure how to navigate this transformative journey. That's where AI Erik comes in. As an AI researcher and consultant, AI Erik specializes in consulting for artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. His mission? To empower companies like yours to prosper in the AI-driven landscape. But it's not just about algorithms and models. At AI Erik, we go beyond directing you to the best AI solutions. We focus on deepening your understanding of AI to understand addressing biases and ensuring ethical deployment. Sexism, racism, and discrimination have no place in responsible AI use. Partnering with AI Erik means embarking on a journey toward technological proficiency and ethical responsibility. We don't just make you participants, we make you leaders in shaping an inclusive future. And guess what? Erik Kahn isn't just self-taught. He's also a certified expert. His credentials include certifications from IBM, Babson College, Darden School of Business University of Virginia, and a host of others, allowing his expertise in deploying AI in enterprises. So, whether you're a startup or an established corporation, let's adapt to AI together. Visit AI Erik at AIErik.com and discover how we can propel your business forward. Thank you, and let's embrace the AI revolution.
So you gotta end up, I know all you guys are using social media, and one thing I can say about a lot of older people, particularly my age, they look at TikTok, Instagram, X, Threads, LinkedIn, Facebook. They look at that like, nah, I ain't dealing with that stuff. But in tomorrow's world, if you're not there promoting your business, even being a content creator or an influencer, I know that might sound crazy, but the 100 million jobs that are coming, besides the 90 million that's going to be wiped out because of AI, a lot of them is going to be content creators, influencers. So don't let nobody tell you, like, if you got your little mission and you're doing something, as long as it's, to me, ethical. You know what I'm saying? Keep it ethical, keep it, right. But to me, if you educate someone on it, keep it to where somebody can learn from it. You're going to make it. You're going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? So what we're going to talk about is how AI has changed the game in the business-to-business marketing world. So artificial intelligence is transforming B2B marketing by enabling business to analyze vast amounts of data, identify patterns, and make smarter decisions faster. AI tools allow marketers to deeply understand their target audience, forecast customer needs, and optimize campaigns in real time. This leads to higher precision in messaging, improved lead generation, and better ROI, which of course ROI is what we always talk about, return on investment. Additionally, AI enhances personalization in B2B marketing by delivering tailored content based on buyer behavior and preferences, from chatbots that provide 24/7 support to predictive analytics that identify high potential prospects. AI streamlines the entire customer journey. As a result, business can build stronger relationships, shorten sales cycles, and gain a competitive edge. So when you look at what I highlighted, analyze vast amounts of data, and we're talking about tons of data. We could take a company that has 1,000 companies, and the CEO might say, yeah, I want to look and see the numbers on everything. AI could get it to them in a matter of no time, where otherwise you got to get a whole team of people, and over here it might take 3 months to get these numbers together. So AI is changing that game. It's identifying patterns, and it's making smarter decisions faster. So what we're trying to look for in business, we're trying to do things faster because efficiency is the key, So all these things I highlighted is very important. And like I said, there's going to be a link. I'm going to give you all a link. I'm going to give you all this, and I'm going to give you all the next one I'm doing, and some flashcards. So what we're going to talk about is the definition. B2B marketing involves businesses promoting their products or services to other businesses. I'm quite sure you guys know that. Microsoft, they provide cloud services and enterprise solutions to other businesses. So that makes them a business-to-business marketing company. Now, Amazon, when you us individuals do one piece at Amazon, is that business-to-business? You said no? Right, it's business to customer, B2C, you know what I'm saying? But Amazon does have a business to business part where when you sign up for it, you gotta put your tax ID. It's a little different than signing up for the regular thing and you getting bulk stuff. Core steps in B2B marketing. Number one, you gotta identify your target market. Understand which businesses need your product or service. And that's why I told you, you gotta be solving problems in the future. You gotta figure out, what can I do to solve a problem? And it could be something really, really simple. I'll give you an example. Dude went to Africa, they was urinating in the corners. He brought the porta potties over there, he's a billionaire now. He solved the problem. You know what I'm saying? So, number 2, build relationships, foster trust. This is very, very important. If they don't trust you, ain't nothing happening. If you walk in the door and they feel like they can't trust you, ain't nothing happening. So you gotta really be trustworthy. You gotta be creditable with potential clients. Network, gotta network. Gotta be out there, you gotta, why you think I got this on? This is my logo. I got my logo right here. I got my logo right here. I gotta wear my brand so people know who I am. So when I be going to these little AI summits and stuff like that, they know how, and it attracts them. You know what I'm saying? So create value. Showcase how your product or service solves specific business challenges. I think this is the most important one, because anybody could go somewhere and say, yo, I got an idea. First of all, nobody want to hear your idea. So don't ever even go to nobody, yo, I got an idea, it's on paper. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody want to see your paper on design. Now, when you be like, yo, here's my thing, this is what I'm doing, like, this is what they want to see. I don't care if it's a prototype, you know what I'm saying? But nobody want to hear your idea, so. And then, you want to, once you start rolling and get all these going, you want to measure and optimize, you want to track performance and refine strategies for better results, because you could be headed towards nowhere and you think you're on a roll. You think you're rolling because you're just surviving, but you're really headed towards nowhere. So these are the top 10 abbreviations for AI. And one thing I learned when I first started studying AI, everything got abbreviations. And they use abbreviations a lot to where they don't want to be using the words. So if you don't know the abbreviations, you might get lost. Now, this one here, I know everybody's starting to hear about AGI. Am I right? Everybody's saying, you already know what AI is. Artificial intelligence. But what is artificial intelligence? It's actually machines mimicking human intelligence. I mean, think about that though. Is that crazy or not crazy? Maybe today some people might think it's not crazy, but where I come from, that's crazy. A machine mimicking human intelligence, that's crazy. Think about that. And then you got ML, machine learning, AI that learns from data. How do you end up getting the outputs when you ask it a question? Who put the inputs in? Was they biased? Was they unethical? What did they put in? You know what I'm saying? How was it trained? You know, deep learning. Deep learning basically is advanced machine learning using neural networks. We all know what neural networks are, correct? Neural networks is what's in your brain. And in robots, they actually have what they call synthetic neural networks. And that's why we have to worry about this thing, because if you teach a kid how to put blocks, you know, say for instance you got an infant and you want him to get the balls and put the blocks, we don't tell the kid where what goes in. The kid just sits there and actually learns where the ball go, where the triangle go. That's the same exact way they teach robots. It's called reinforcement learning. You know what I'm saying? So that's something we have to worry about, because once they learn, they 1,000 times past what we've learned. Like, I could teach a robot 100 things, he'll learn 1,000 from that. A person won't, you know what I'm saying? So we got AGI, which is not here yet. We'll talk about that as we go along. Then we got natural language processing, AI that understands language. This is the reason ChatGPTs and all that understand what you're putting in and what it's putting out, as far as, because when you put a sentence in a model of artificial intelligence, say for instance, I'm walking to the store, it's going to take the ing off, it's going to take the nonsense off, and when it goes into the system, it might end up 13, 125, 7, 8. And that's how it goes in. It don't go in like we think. It goes in as mathematical patterns. And it's just different than the way we think. It doesn't reason, it just does math. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we got computer vision, AI for image recognition. Facial recognition. That's what CV is. That's where CV comes in. CV comes in for facial recognition, but facial recognition can be biased, particularly towards darker skinned people, particularly darker skinned women. You have certain states that actually started using facial recognition until they realized that it was biased and unethical. They said, you know what, we're going to stop using it. But you know what? Other states said, nah, we're going to keep using it. So this is the world we live in. Some states can use it and some states can't. And that's mind-boggling to me, because my thing is, if it's unethical, can't you go fix this thing first?
AI News with AI Eric.